Hi, great day. I hope you're having an everybody. In this video, I'm going to be covering Mr. Liu. He made his first appearance in Invincible, Volume 1, Issue 1, that was released in January of 2003. His real name is unknown, but he could also simply be referred to as the Dragon, being an elderly and diminutive Chinese man that has brown eyes and a balding gray head, also having various cybernetic enhancements, including his lower jaw, tongue, and neck. Now, although Mr. Liu is an extremely small, almost Yoda-like figure, with no superpowers in his human form, he's been magically endowed with the ability to summon a soul dragon from his body. He can consciously control this powerful dragon as long as his body and mind are in good condition. If his human vitality wavers, the consciousness of the dragon itself begins to take over, gaining more and more control over its own actions and being a force of pure destruction. And because of this, magical and technological means have been used over the years to ensure that he has a vastly decelerated aging. We definitely want to keep him alive, because the dragon has vast superhuman strength, agility, and durability, also possessing the ability to fly. It's been shown that his powers are formidable enough to go toe-to-toe with entire superhuman teams, as well as battling on equal footing with the most powerful Viltrumites, with his very first appearance being him fighting against Omni-Man for over 10 hours straight. The only weakness that Mr. Liu has, which is quite considerable, is the fact that whenever he goes unconscious to summon the Soul Dragon, his physical body goes into a trance-like state and is completely vulnerable to attack. Although this is somewhat countered by him keeping a very powerfully built bodyguard with him at all times. Now, a long time ago, Mr. Liu's village in China was destroyed by a powerful dragon. This is when he lost his family and none of the militaries of the surrounding kingdoms could stop it. Eventually, the combined efforts of sorcerers from various kingdoms would find a way to bind this being, but their incantation would need a human soul to confine it within. And having nothing else to lose, Liu would agree to have the incantation written upon his chest, which would permanently bind the dragon to his soul. Decades would go by, but as Liu got older and older, the ominous threat of the dragon being released would get closer. This is when various means, including cybernetics, would be employed to help sustain his life. And as time went by, the bitterness within the old man would get deeper and deeper, with him eventually being a founding member of the villainous group known as the Order. From here, he was initially given the task of keeping Titan in line after he took over Machine Head's powerful underworld organization. But his faith in Titan would soon begin to waver after the hard-headed villain failed to free Multi-Paul from confinement, which left this task to be completed by Mr. Liu using his Soul Dragon form. This would eventually lead to him having an all-out battle with his co-villain Titan, with this first confrontation only being stopped by the interference of Invincible, who was able to beat Liu's Soul Dragon and take him to confinement. But the running joke is Invincible's Stronghold Penitentiary doesn't hold villains for long, and Mr. Liu was freed by a new member of the Order named Embrace, who he was incensed with after she revealed that she had been cleaning up his messes for a while. But this little argument would be put to rest after the powerful leader of the Order named Set would step in and put him in check. It wouldn't be long before this fiery old guy would once again show that he doesn't play very well with others, in particular having a problem with Titan again. However, Set would step in and threaten the lives of both of these hot-headed villains if they don't get it together. Since then, we'd see Liu fall in line with the Order's mission, which of course keeps him at odds with Invincible and the rest of the Guardians of the Globe. Now, due to his powers and abilities, and his influence on the Image Comics, in particular Invincible Comics universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Mr. Liu a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.